Okay, it might be January 13th, but I think it truly feels like the first day of the new year because we have the holidays are now officially all wrapped up. The snow didn't cancel anything today, so now we can focus on this new year ahead. And here to guide us on our goals, we have a woman who has launched and led more than 350 events internationally for Tony Robbins. You know him. She is a 7-time author and international speaker herself, president and founder of Stay True Creative Productions. Loren Lahav, thank you so much for being here.
I'm honored to be here.
That's quite a resume. You've been in this space for decades.
Decades, 35 years.
Wow,
yes.
Wow. Do you like January, new beginnings? Is this a good time?
I love it because it's really all about reinvention.
Yeah. So people who are setting resolutions, what should they be thinking about this year when they're getting started?
Well, I think, so many times we focus on what we have to do versus how we need to be, how we show up, our identity, because our identity, that's what sets the foundation for everything. Okay. So if you say, I'm a leader called upon by amazing women, then that's going to set the tone for all of the actions that you're going to take.
Yeah.
So.
What about vague goals? I think sometimes we enter the year with, I want to do this. Do you really have to get specific if you want to achieve something?
I think so, for sure. I think that setting specific goals is really important, but also be flexible. I would say, have an outcome, but also be flexible of how it shows up. But when you focus more on just how you're showing up, you'd be surprised at the opportunities that come your way, like we were just sharing.
Yes, exactly.
A couple of things, right?
Yeah. So. Is visualization a tool that you use?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. How do we do that?
Well, I think once again, I think that an important thing is to put yourself as if it's already done. See yourself as it's already happening. I know that you're really big on rituals as well.
Yes.
I saw that morning rituals and evening rituals and those things, right? Like you can't have any influence on anyone else until you influence yourself. So see yourself already in the experience. There's a lot of research showing how that your subconscious mind and how you're conditioning yourself. I was saying to you, right? I wanted to see my mom, and when was I going to see my mom again? And then, hello, we're here.
She lives here.
She lives
in
here.
Washington, D.C. So you've been able to spend time with her, and it all has worked out. You make vision boards, right? Do you make one for every year? How often do you do them? What do you put on them?
Every year. So I think, once again, it's not so much about, I say vision plus action equals manifestation, what you really want. Because you have to, you can't just intend and attend. And I think we've got...
These are some of yours that we're seeing, right?
That's 20 years right there.
My goodness.
I have 35 years of them. And it reminds me, once again, it's not about things, it's about how do I need to show up. I kind of like to use a metaphor of a diamond, right? And you have to look at all areas of your life. Each area has a different facet, and that's what brings out the brilliance, right? So your physical health, your relationships, your contribution, your emotions, all of those things are important to kind of bring out the brilliance.
Yeah, okay, so we start with the vision board. Then do you recommend tracking your process? I hear you have a good way to track your goals.
Well, I think that tracking is super important. One, we build upon success, right, in our life. So it's important, the little things, the big things. Maybe when your kids lost their first tooth. I think doing that at the end of every night, just tracking what have been those wins, even if it's just in your phone, and just put, like, here are some little wins for the day. I put it in a planner.
Yeah, this is your planner?
This is my planner. Yes, I've been doing this for a long, I have 30 plus years of little wins, big wins. Like I said, my son, who's now 29, he's like, hey Mom, when was it when I lost my first tooth?
And you have that somewhere?
I have it in my planners on the month, like every month of what happened. Even like I'll record and I'll track this. So the little things are the big things.
Yeah.
And that's how you build the momentum.
Okay, so you can see those wins so you don't forget about them. Real fast, you have a conference in Vegas in March. Are people open to attend?
Absolutely. We do that in studio for 300 people, and then we have it virtually for people coming around the world. We're translating in 6 languages. Love to be a part of it. So absolutely. It's called Own It.
Okay. That's what we should do this year. Own it. Thank you so much for being here, for the inspiration today. I think today is the start of the new year. You can find out more about Loren's event in Vegas this March, and just for more information in general, find her on Instagram at I am Loren Lahav.